guy.
Everything should be set here. What am I looking at in terms of head count? Cool. Alright, everything should be good. I'm not sure if I have a multi tonight, so I'll move that command off. And things should be a-okay for the most part. Other than the fact I'll need to constantly do that, but that's fine.
To assault south to north. Does that make sense? So we're doing a simultaneous platoon attack on both sides of the airfield, okay? All right, take things pretty slow, okay? Like there's no rush to get additional combat power down, you know? There's no time sensitivity in that regard. So set piece, move piece. We're stretched thin tonight, so don't overreach too quickly, okay?
So for 1-4,
Sorry.
it kind of sounded like there was multiple options for us when we touched down. What do you? Because that's kind of
11
like
is a multi-story ATC. There's also
So how crazy
cover and
is this swap
concealment
going
with
to
rocks
be?
and micro terrain in this area here on the DZ. It's going to be up to you on where you set up
Where do you
SPF.
want us to ultimately land though?
You
Building
need
11.
You should ultimately be landing roughly in this area.
Okay. So I'm gonna just focus mostly on getting
Your job,
around that.
you are intended to saturate this area. However you do that as fast as possible, the best is what's best. As fast and safely as possible. Kilo 1-1, his job is to immediately take out 11 and hopefully 12 as fast and safely as possible. Min force is at 6. Kilo 1-3's task is to clear the 30 series as fast and safely as possible. And then Kilo 1-2 is a little bit more lax on the start, right? Because you don't need to do anything until they're set up. Just stand by to follow and assume for the first section here from the LCC 1-2, okay?
So we're allowing them to work the northwest to start. Am I understanding this correctly?
Well, you won't go until SBF is triggered, so you're not going until like all this other stuff falls in place. So you have a little bit more leniency down here, okay?
Got it. Okay.
Because yeah, we're not gonna push you until I know that all 3 squads on the left are established and SBF is properly saturating targets.
Got it.
So in the case that something bad happens prior, you're the one that's gonna be moving.
Sweet.
Okay.
Just looking over their plan. Yeah, let's see. What do I want to do to check things last minute?
No, I'm pushing.
Let's make sure that it'd be really funny and really annoying if this stuff broke last minute. Nope. Okay, we can carry it. Awesome. That we can carry. You can also turn off these. You can cut with wire cutters. Vics are invincible right here, so air doesn't bomb them. All right, we're good. We're good on that end. We're good on everything. That is great. Drones are in the air. Are there any patrols I want to set up? Thinking at the moment. As the drones deploy, yeah, let's have like, you know, 1 or 2 guys maybe walking around.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
That would be under extremists, infantry. Let's do a rifle, not a section. Copy that. Set up a toggle. Enable to add gear, remove NVGs, yes. Cool. Wow, those are powerful. Okay. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, a lot of stars. There we go. Just so I can get these patrols out here done beforehand. Because the drone's gonna get up and start doing reconnaissance. Alright. What if we did that? Yeah, let's do that so they can see. I think that would be a bit better for their visual. Yeah, much better. Alright. And that's got, you know, a little bit of illumination working with everything. Do I want to do spotlights? Drones are still... Do I have spotlights? No, I thought I did have. Huh. Thought that was a part of, oh, it's searchlight, that's why. Alright, this one I gotta disable the damage of. Disable damage. Oh yeah, those are bright. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Headlights down. Should be more than fine. Keep the lights off around that compound. Because with it being a night op, lighting's very important. Should all be good in there. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I don't have a multi tonight. I took that off the title because I didn't say anything. Tsunami Way fixing a 17-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I honestly couldn't tell you how crazy this one's going to be. Simply because I have never Zeused for a hyper-realistic player base. So I couldn't tell you how batshit this could theoretically get.
Yeah, I'm with you today.
You know what I mean?
Touch that booty.
What do you need? Because I'm at like 50 pounds.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
So, I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Again, this is going to start becoming a bi-weekly thing where we do a mission of this caliber every 2 weeks on a Saturday night. And, I mean, all we did today was just a shit ton of DayZ, which was very fun, in my opinion. So, going through everything, their basic mission is to land on this airfield, kill all the bad guys, clear out the runway, land a plane on the runway, give a cue for some AI-controlled CH-47s to land, refuel. They go and take off, do a mission. They'll come back about 45 minutes to an hour later. And we'll do all of the comms, I think, through 3-3. And yeah, I mean that's it. As the first half is basically taking the airfield, second half is going to be coming out, potentially clearing some stuff off the airfield. He told me they probably won't go for stuff like this, so I'm going to use this as a staging area, and air is going to be able to target that. I've got a few tunnels, quote unquote, set up around here, which will be able to pour in some additional forces. So, you know, the second half of the op isn't just a wait and see sort of thing. It's still going to have a scenario, so to speak. And from there, we'll see how everything else goes. We got some flashlights built in, so at this point, we're just waiting for them to fully get on and start their brief. But, yeah, no, everything's custom. I don't have a crazy tunnel, because fun fact, the last mission that had the tunnel was actually placed on this airfield. But nah, this one, it's a little more of a step back, just trying to dial down to the pace that this player base operates on, and we'll go from there. So yeah. Otherwise, the evening is a-okay. So he has the ammo Vic up here to build this loadout. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I have these in here as debug. They're not meant to be driven out. That's what these ones are for. But I'm sure they'll figure things out. Headache? You know, there's a few people I know that have headaches right now, so it's... I guess something's in the air. Who knows? And I'm debating after this if I want to do more DayZ or just call it. Probably should do some video editing, but I don't know why. I'm craving it now.
That's cool.
So let's see how things go.
Ideally, hopefully they just get dropped early and then they have to work north
I
and
think
south.
they're doing their squad briefings right now. But yeah, no, this should be a pretty standard 2-hour operation. Should be done by midnight. And we'll see how things go from there. I mean, crap, it's going to be midnight. Yeah, so at that point, I probably need to stop the stream. I got some bookkeeping stuff to do because tomorrow we're going to be doing a 40K mission. And then rooftop Koreans. So I'm trying to think to myself because 40K is going to be 2 to 5. Rooftop Korean is going to be like 5:30 to 7:30. So after that, maybe some DayZ in the evening or maybe some DayZ in the morning. But yeah, I'm going to have to spend the rest of this evening doing some bookkeeping work. And let's see. If I'm going to have a Halo op on Monday, I also should get an announcement for that out by tomorrow morning for slotting tomorrow. Probably, yeah, at 5 o'clock at the end of the Halo op for the people that are going to go play in that. So, that's a toughie.
Actually, no, I need to listen to the book.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, I need to listen to
All right,
It's like
can everyone hear
about to
me?
go down.
All good? Okay, all right. You can either pull it up and follow along, or just
8710.
or just look at the map. They should be the same in GOG. Is it the southmost bird? Okay, perfect. All right, Raj. Okay, here we go. Listen up. It's gonna get tricky. This is probably one of the trickier, just logistically, one of the trickier ops that we've done. Welcome to Operation Rhino. Tonight's operation is based off of the real-world Operation Rhino, where Rangers took an airfield and then a second Ranger Delta element came by in MH-47s, refueled off the platform that landed, and then pushed off to kick a raid. So we're going to be emulating some of those features in tonight's operation. Situation: we're going to be operating in the eastern Pakistan region. The terrain here is going to be mountainous terrain with a few rural towns. The weather tonight is exactly as is now, which is 0% loom, clear skies, no effect on the airframes. Enemy forces out there tonight is going to be a platoon plus, maybe even 2 platoons plus estimated of insurgent forces in vicinity of the Karu airfield. So if you look on your map, it's going to be the southeast airfield there. Once again, size, we're expecting 50 to 60, but possibly up to 80 insurgent fighters. Composition, they're going to be using typical Soviet bloc small arms, including AKs, AKMs, and the like. There are going to be ZU AAA emplacements, which should be dealt with by SEED, as well as technicals for QRF or local support. As far as the disposition, they're alert and have improved their positions, so they have defensive structures and fighting positions established. Hopefully, once again, with pre-assault fires, those will get dealt with before we hit the main. Most likely course of action on target, the forces will attempt to repel any attack on the airfield to deny its use. So we're looking at them holding and fighting rather than fleeing. Most dangerous course on action, the numbers are higher than we anticipate, and they rally for a counterattack launch to retake the airfield. So keep your eyes open. This is a pretty high signature mission. There's going to be a lot of noise. There's going to be a lot of action. We can expect them to most likely, in the most dangerous case, rally a sizable force. There are no civilians on target in this AO tonight. You are weapons free on all targets not identified as friendly. So that means frags are good unless we're dealing with, adjacent forces nearby or damaging possible critical infrastructure or explosive materials. Friendly forces out tonight. COG 1st Platoon is going to be working to take this airfield with attached snot. There are no mortars on this mission. We have an attached flight stack, including cast airframes as well as Chevy flight. Don't worry about the cast airframes. Are getting brief right now, but most likely include the Reaper, Hog, and Blade, as well as our Chevy 1, 2, and 3, utilized for the simultaneous static line infill to the objective. In addition to COG 1st Platoon, we have COG 2nd Platoon, which is, kind of notional, but they'll be loaded up into MH-47s, which will be flying out to the airfield after we seize it in order to refuel and conduct their hit. Any questions on the situation? Okay, moving on to the mission. COG 1st Platoon is going to be conducting an airborne assault in order to seize the Karmakut airfield on the night of April 29th, 2023 at 0200 local. I say again, COG 1st Platoon is to conduct an airfield seizure in order to seize the Karmakut airfield on the night of April 29th, 2023 at 0200 local. It is the commander's intent to seize and hold the airfield so that half elements of COG 2nd Platoon can land, refuel, and then move to conduct a raid deeper in Pakistan territory. End states for this mission: friendly. All friendly forces were accounted for and back at the FOB. Enemy. All enemy contacts in the vicinity of the airfield are destroyed or neutralized, and damage to civilian populace and infrastructure has been minimalized. Any questions on the mission itself?
Yes, Rannick.
Cool. Task organization for tonight.
Highest you
Kilo
can get,
1,
I'd
2.
say.
You are decisive operation 1. You are the min force for almost all the elements tonight, aside from 1-3 is going to be 6. So when you hit the ground, look for those 6 guys. But min force 6 for your first task. Clear and secure the 50 and 40 series. You're going to do so by establishing your LOA. We'll get to that in the con-op. Purpose: once you clear the 40 and 50 series, 2nd Platoon will be able to refuel. Task 2, after clearing the 40 and 50 series, is to establish BP East in vicinity of Hill 266 on the eastern side of the airfield. Purpose: to cover the eastern sector. Kilo 1-4 and attached snot. You are shaping Operation 1. Your min force is 6. Your task is to establish support by fire either at Assembly Area Charlie or Building 11 in order to suppress the 40 and 50 series, once again to allow Kilo 1-2 to assault it. Task 2 is to detach guns to the line squads once we have the airfield secure in order to plus up that security on the BPs. Kilo 1-1, you are shaping Operation 3. Min force is 6. Your task is to clear and secure the 10 and 20 series. Purpose: allow Kilo 1-4 to establish the SBF, essentially covering their western flank as they work east of you. Your secondary task after clearing the 10 and 20 series is to establish BP North in vicinity of the 10 series. Purpose is very clear: to make sure you cover that northern MSR in or MSR Sun. Kilo 1-3, you are shaping Operation, should be 3, but you're shaping Operation 3. Min force is 4. Task is to clear and secure the 30 series. Purpose is to allow Kilo 1-4 once again to establish the SBF, mainly because this airfield, guys, we're landing in between structures on the west and east side of the main. It's going to get pretty hairy, so it's important that 1-1 and 1-3 work the west side buildings, while 1-4 lays down suppression fire on the suppressive fire to the east on 40 and 50 series. Once you clear the 30 series 1-3, you're going to then move to your secondary task, which is to follow Assume on Mascal in order to allow the clearance to continue. And then after the assault has mainly been completed, you're then going to establish BP West in the vicinity of the A South marker, covering the western sector. All good on task org?
All good.
Concept of the operation: this is a 5-phase operation. Phases are infill, assault, post-assault, prep for exfil, and exfil. Phase 1 starts with 1st Platoon mounted into Chevy 1, 2, and 3. It ends with SBF and LCC established. Key tasks during this phase: PCIs, PCCs, and conduct a sequential static line infill to DZ Falcon. We're going to then establish BPs and clear and secure the main. Phase 2, the assault, starts with the LCC and SBF established. It ends with all structures on the airfield clear and secure. Key task: clear and secure all the structures on the airfield. Phase 3, post-assault, starts with the battle positions north, west, and east established. It ends with COG 2nd Platoon flight refueled. Key tasks: hold the airfield and defend the Chevy refuel bird. Phase 4, prep for exfil, starts with COG 2nd Platoon flight outbound back to friendly territory, and it ends with 1st Platoon in the pods ready to exfil. Key tasks: accountability. Phase 5 is the exfil, starts with us in pods ready to board Chevy flight, and it ends with us back at the FOB. Key task simply board Chevy flight. Any questions on the con op? All right, moving down into execution. Phase 1, the infill, once again, starts with us loaded into Chevy flight. Make sure we have the right chutes tonight. Non-steerable parachutes, okay? Non-steerable parachutes. Make sure you have your nades. Make sure you have your grenades. We're switching to frags tonight. There are no civilians on target. Make sure you have wire cutters to deal with obstacles on the tarmac. Scatter plan for tonight. Listen up here. Chevy 1, the southmost Chevy on the ramps right now, is going to be filled with Kilo 11 Alpha, Kilo 14 Alpha, Kilo 13 Alpha, and Kilo 12 Alpha. So pretty much all Alpha teams, Chevy 1. Chevy 2, all Bravo teams, Kilo 11 Bravo, Kilo 14 Bravo, Kilo 13 Bravo, and Kilo 12 Bravo. Chevy 3 is going to be loaded with Kilo 14 Charlie, Kilo 15 Hat, it's not attached, and any HQ plus. For tonight, we have 3 jump masters. We have Kilo 18 in Chevy 1. We have Grizzly in Chevy 2, and we have 17 in Chevy 3. Tasks after we hit the main: clear and secure the main. Go home condition, okay? If we do not clear the main, we cannot leave in case things go bad. Elements: as soon as you hit the ground, you are moving to assembly areas. AA North is located pretty much on building 11. That's Kilo 11's assembly area. Assembly area Central, or C, or Charlie, is also going to be the assembly area for Kilo 14, and it's not attached. It might be that 13 lands close to assembly area Charlie. If you do land there, just meet up there, okay? Assembly area South is going to be loaded with is going to be for Kilo 12 and Kilo 13 primary, unless 13 drifts too far north, as well as HQ will be rallying at AA South. At Min Force 6, or in other words, 4 for 13, you're going to begin releasing and start moving to clear your series of buildings, with Kilo 12 holding it and establishing an LCC. So once again, Kilo 11 moving to secure 10 and 20, Kilo 14 establishing SBF either at the assembly area proper or in building 11, and addressing targets in 40 and 50. Kilo 12 will establish the LCC at their discretion near AA South or in the vicinity of. And then Kilo 13, you're going to begin clearance of the 30 series. This phase ends with the SBF and LCC established and with the main clear and secure. If you land close to an obstacle on the main, do not just bum rush it. Just know that that's what you're working towards. So find some guys around you and start bounding up to it or working it. Don't just dead sprint to it, okay? It's important that you survive getting to the obstacle. Okay. Key calls, strength counts at the AA, the go, green light call, stand up calls, and standard static line calls. SBF established, LCC established. This concludes phase 1. Any questions on phase 1? Okay. For reference, we expect the majority of the enemy defenders to be located and garrisoned within the blue marked buildings on the current GRG, as those are the critical infrastructure buildings that CAS has a no fires on. And that's where we expect the majority of the resistance to be. During this phase, seed and pre-assault fires will also commence at 1/8's discretion. Phase 2, the assault, starts with SBF and LCC established and on my release. Kilo 11 and Kilo 13 continue your clearance of 10, 20, 30. Kilo 14 and Kilo 12 will communicate in order to shift and lift fires all the way through their phase lines, Alpha through Delta, South through North. This ends with all structures on the airfield clear and secure. Key calls, assault year released, pause reps for assault, proper shift and lift fire calls from assault to SBF, and then the LOA call at phase line Delta. This concludes phase 2. Any questions? Phase 3, the post assault, starts with all structures clear and secure and on key call, post assault, post assault, post assault. Kilo 11, once again establishing BP North. Kilo 13 establishing BP West. Kilo 12 establishing BP East. After all BPs are established, guns will kick out to the line. Snot, you're going to be established with HQ in building 11.
Plane and taxi for takeoff.
After all BPs are established and we have the airfield clear and secure, we are going to land Chevy 1. Chevy 1 refuel bird will come in for landing. Stay off the main during post assaults. When that bird lands, we're going to then hold and defend it as second platoon comes by in their Chinooks. We'll refuel off that Chevy and we'll kick out for their assault. We'll then hold the airfield and wait for them to return once again to refuel for their outbound flight. So MH-47s are coming in twice to land. The second time they land is our exfil trigger, or prep for exfil trigger. Any questions on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're landing 2 times. Is the refueling gonna be notional, or are we taking, the fuel nose?
The fuel nose off Chevy 1 to the birds. HQ will handle that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then, during this time, we're expecting to repel QRF. Key calls for this phase: post assault, post assault, post assault, and BP northwest east established. Chevy flight inbound, second platoon inbound, as second platoon outbound. Once again, second platoon outbound is our transition to phase 4. Phase 4, prep for exfil. Starts with second platoon outbound. Elements begin breaking down to establish the 2 pods in vicinity of building 11. We're looking to board both Chevys for exfil near building 11. Okay, we're gonna be bounding each team back, so don't just everyone all get up on the prep for exfil call. You'll have a better bound plan at that time. 2 pods. Standard pod order: pod 1 south, pod 2 north. Pod 1 south is going to be loaded with Kilo 1-1, Kilo 1-2 Snot and HQ attachments.
Send
in
in
Chevy
Go
1.
Team 6
North pod,
now.
second pod, loaded with Kilo 1-3 and Kilo 1-4.
You're cleared.
Phase ends with first platoon in pods with accountability, ready for
Do
exfil.
not enter Roz
Key calls,
Snoopy.
prep for exfil,
You're
prep for
cleared from
exfil, and
loiter
prep for
above
exfil.
the airfield at this time due to AAA threat.
Phase
I'm gonna
5
address
is the
everything at the
exfil.
end, by the
Starts
way.
with his PC posture in pods with
Above,
accountability and on
friendly
key call
airfield here
exfil,
at
exfil,
Roswell.
exfil. First platoon will board Chevy 1 and Chevy 2 as instructed, and this phase ends with us back at the fob. Key calls, exfil,
Acknowledged,
exfil,
and,
exfil.
head for something like 15 block 20 to stay above Reaper.
Contingencies and net calls for tonight. In the case
For
of
now.
catastrophic mission failure, which means on the tarmac, we end up so fucked up we can no longer complete the mission. Key call, starstruck will mean that we are going to immediately clear whatever is on the main and collapse all elements to building 11, and Chevys will come in hot in order to exfil us off the main. Okay? So in the case that it gets incredibly fucked up out there and we have to come off the tarmac, that's the key call. On net call Mascal, standard as always. Closest element will move to assist. Kilo 1-3 and Kilo 1-2 are prep for aid and litter and follow and assume. On net call Eclipse, that is the ECAS. I say again, Eclipse is the ECAS in case HQ goes down. Hop on 32, Eclipse. ECAS will commence. Any questions on contingency? Okay. Service and support. Plan for a 2-hour op with resupply via Chevy. It should be loaded with some stuff. But that's the only resupply option that we have. Materials and services, bring your wire cutters, non-steerable chutes. I should see non-steerable chutes. C-130s for transport, Chevy 1, 2, and 3. Second platoon's MH-47s, call sign Rage 5-1, Rage 5-2. No speedball options tonight. All good? Okay, finally, command and signal, standard chain of command, 6, 7, 4, 1, 2, 3. Codes are Eclipse, once again, for ECAS, and Starstruck for hot exfil. Smoke and signal has not changed. Combo card is standard. Air call signs listed here, and comms pace plan has not changed as well. Any questions on anything in the entire op board? Okie dokie. As soon as you guys are ready, go ahead and throw on your non-steerable chutes and then make your way to your respective bird.
Karma, one thing I want to ask you real quick.
What's up?
Yeah. Yeah, let me go on whisper. So over 3-3, what's your call sign? So when we address you tell me that the airfield's secure, and I'll send the MH-47s in. How do you want to do that?
Gotcha. So my RTO call sign Romeo.
Romeo.
We'll reach out on 33 to Warlord U, and
Warlord.
we'll advise you when airstrip is clear.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed.
All good.
Have fun, man.
Yep.
Army crowd. Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. I hope you keep enjoying it. All right, a few things I got to go over. Reaper, thanks for giving, wait. I can't read it. Was it done? No, let Wisted one. That's it. Gosh, I'm autistic. Thanks for giving him a sub, and Mooksel. No, Mooskol. God, I can't English. Oh, here, blow in. That one. Mooskol? Okay. Thank you so much for the sub. Good question asked in the brief, by the way. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Oh, it's the Twisted one. That makes more sense. I'm pretty dumb. Anyway, don't be overly freaked out over the that brief there. The simple version of the brief is they're going to land on the airfield, clear it out, fight against any QRF, clear the airfield out right here. I made everything ace carryable on these objects. They can drive all the stuff away, carry the statics away as well, and cut the barbed wire. Then they're going to call up to me. I'm going to have some AI MH-47s come in, land on that airfield. They're going to refuel them, and then they're going to continue on. Then they're going to come back and refuel them again, and then they're going to leave. So that is pretty much the scenario. They've already got one Vic in the air. I am going to start prepping my MH-47s. And to do that, I just gotta find them.
Awaiting orders.
And make sure they simply don't explode.
Wait.
Alright. So these things disable the damage, set their fuel in half. Yeah, I'm gonna set it to roughly that level. Actually, no, I'll keep it on 5-0. And then I need some US forces in them.
Awaiting order.
Set these guys to careless hold fire, so when things go cray-cray, they don't freak out over everything. Why is there a man? What on earth?
Awaiting orders. Hold fire. Ready for orders.
Alright, that should be good.
Standing by. Awaiting orders.
I'm gonna delete the ones on the back like that. And I'm gonna delete the ones on the back over here as well. Alright, that should be good. They're still doing their boards. Let me hit my light. I know he's yeah. he's just on the floor, the damn thing. We'll see
Yeah,
how it
frankly,
goes.
the whole under.
He's a wounded guy. Don't worry about it.
I don't say it because I get lost.
Makes sense if it's like a squad freak or whatever, but jump freak was a bit much.
20 packs, Chevy 1-2.
I'm on 3-3.
Yo, is it squirrel wheel?
So
He's gonna be Romeo on the net. I'm gonna be Warlord, but I'll just respond to anything over that call, so we should be fine. Mentally wounded, yeah, for the beginning, right? Looks like they also added an additional bird. It's fine. I just have to manually add everything like that. All right, so if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the AO, feel free to ask.
Any target updates?
I'm good, Boo. I have my own account to order stuff too, so. Gotcha.
Oh wait.
Send in GOAT Team
Backpack.
6.
It's on your
now.
chest. You
Acknowledged.
can access it.
Yeah.
He's on his radio. I think they're gonna shift that out. Are you talking to me? Oh, okay.
Go
Well,
forward.
I'm working, honey, so.
Force recheck.
Twisted Hunter, thanks for the tier 1 sub for 6 months in advance. I appreciate it, my man. Hope you keep enjoying the operations.
We
And I
good to
hope you get a
load,
nice
pilot?
kick out of this scenario.
all right. 20 Fisty. Deuce 19.
So they're assigning
15
everyone
Wolf,
numbers.
17 Friday. 16.
Chat
15.
says hi, honey. And she says hi back. Oh.
Okay.
The O cap started, that's why there was
15
that lag
Freeman,
spike right there.
14 Kyle. 13 Acid.
Uh-oh.
11 Taco, 10 Cynic, 9 Water Guard, 8 Bacon, 7 Aquila,
Who put up the
6 Carrington,
Someone
5
tried to get in and they put the ramp
Arba,
up.
3 Dark, 2 Hoffman, 1 Gooms. Chevy, 2, 1 tax count.
Yeah,
You're 1 Gooms, you're 1.
At the vest.
You are.
There you
are
go.
the first out.
What the fuck?
Ready to check 4-3.
Someone tried to get into it and it just bugged like that. That's why, and I think it's doing it again. You got the other group right there.
Someone is closing.
Do your very best to not mess with the ramp.
You've won tonight's goal of God fucking damn it.
No, Iowa. No. Bullshit. You're lying.
No. Well, why would we be using an MRAD as a
So, with this jump, we're going to be jumping a lot faster since this runway is shorter, so expect to go out at the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's going to be that cadence. Just to get everyone out. So
There's no date, though. Okay. Okay. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Tobo.
Hobo 7.
Thank you for letting me know.
8. Kadishka 9. Ritual 10.
Shut up, what's that?
12.
Nope, these guys can get the...
Hey, open the gate.
Hobo 15. Hobo 16. Fire 17.
They somehow made the
18.
this one go up, but that one
And Food
stay. That's
19.
pretty funny.
1618. My guys are in now. We have 19 times
Oh, are
back,
they?
including myself.
God, I haven't heard of Twisted Metal in a hot second either.
Fire setup before we take off.
All right. So anyway, player count is about 55 right now. Between, let's see, they've got 2 Reapers up. They've got Archer flying around, and I believe that's an F-15. Let me check. No, it's an F-18. My bad. And they've got
Alright, they explained to me backwards, but okay.
people going around in
Alright,
here
that's
as
really
well. So we'll see how that goes. Twisted Metal, if I remember correctly, is the car ramming game where one of them was like a psychotic clown. Yeah, Blowing.
The one in the ice cream truck?
Yeah, the ice cream truck one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was in a death battle. That's the only reason I
Yeah, oh, of course. But alright. See how the rest of this goes. I think everyone else here is either people doing their own stuff or who knows. Otherwise, hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday evening. We're going to be doing this, and then I'm going to probably go and do some work. Bloodwing just handed me her phone, so I am now going to go through all of her hentai. Excellent. So we'll watch the planes taxi off. I don't think I see any new markings here. I just have the AI doing some minor patrols. Have a few guys on foot. I'm a little worried about this position. I think to start... That's going to be fun to work with. Global AI, I'm going to set this down to 5% in the opening part. And then once they start hitting the ground and doing breaches, I'll bump that up to 25. Mainly because I'm hoping air hits these build-up areas a bit more, because they've been ordered not to hit the blue buildings by their own leadership. We'll have to see how things go. Okay, Hypoxia, what would you say is a better game then? Out of curiosity. Because as someone that's, what, has 20,000 hours in this game, makes missions every week, I'm going to be honest with you. I agree with you. It's a bitch. It's an absolute bitch of a game to get all of this shit working. like absolutely. And yeah, 80% of that time's in the freaking editor. So yeah, I agree with you, Hypoxia. It does suck. It's a pain in the ass to get it to work right. Oh my god. I mean, this mission file alone, it took 45 minutes to build, and then back and forth, I had to go back in the editor three times to fix things, and that took another hour between those 3 sessions. And then there was just a bunch of little extra stuff I had to do. It was just a pain in the ass, but yeah, I mean, it's what it takes. What?
Oh, I said thank you.
No problem, boo. I'm gonna work now, okay?
I know.
Alright.
Putting our sheets back 'cause they were steamed.
Okay, honey. I love you. She's doing laundry.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Love you, Liru. Best Zeus around.
Mexican, I appreciate that. Thanks for the 5-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. So, again, for those of you just tuning in that weren't here for the first Karmakut mission, these guys are probably one of the most hyper-realistic milsims I've ever seen, both playing and Zeusing. It is one life. It is very hardcore medical settings. I mean, if you heard the brief, you know how technical they get. The AI is going to be on the lower end. You'll probably see me set up an additional platoon or 2 to send for the second part, but most of it's going to get torn apart by air. But in terms of units down, I will admit this garrison didn't exist. Karma told me to go back and repopulate it, so I did. I added a second, about half a platoon worth in there. And then everything else is more or less fine. I've got a blocking position right there. And then I got some positions out here and then an additional position out there just for staging, but that's fine. I'm sorry to hear that, Hypoxia. I'm going to be honest, it depends on the community you're in terms of how much time you spend shooting at things. For how Karma plays based off of how you mentioned him, so I'm assuming that you're basing it off of his content, I agree with you. I mean, his guys do spend a lot of time with not a lot of contact, and that's just how they like to play. My ops, I will admit, I prefer to have, like, quadruple to quintuple the AI down, and I make the player base a lot more tanky, and I have much easier, more arcadey medical settings. Or if we're doing a Halo op, I mean, just throw down a bunch of Spartans, give them a full arsenal, let them go to town, you know? The rooftop Korean op I'm going to do tomorrow is going to be just a massive amount of just spamming melee AI and letting people defend those areas. The 40k op is also going to be literally just a spamming of AI and watching these, like, you know, 40 or so Space Marines just demolish everything like last time. Except this time I'm prepared for that instead of freaking out when they literally blow through an entire 10 by 10 kilometer map. And I'm like, what the hell? This AO was supposed to take 2 hours. They did it in 45 minutes. So, yes, I agree with you on those points, Hypoxia, but it also is entirely dependent on how the game sets itself. So, that's kind of the joy of Arma, is you can set it up however you want, but I agree with your original statement of this game sucks because you have to have the know-how to set that up. And it's a pain in the ass to figure out that know-how, but if you can do it, you can pretty much do anything with it. Alright, they're spooling up now. I don't have any plans for Ace Combat Ops. I do have one Ace Combat style scenario coming out probably in a month, but you're gonna have to wait to see that one. It's gonna be done with Pog though. Oh Lord, that's not your fault, dude. I think I would have been, even if I was specifically briefed on how that unit worked, I still would not have been prepared for that. So don't worry about it. I just bring it up because I haven't been that unprepared for an operation in years, if ever, to be honest. But it was pretty funny. But no, tomorrow we'll have a good time. I just gotta tally the remainder of people that are coming on, get a head count, and then get everyone sorted for that. Will we ever get regular coverage of FNF again? What do you mean by that, Highlander? We've been covering it every Friday. If you mean regular uploads on the YouTube channel, yes. That'll start coming out in 2 days because I scheduled it to start doing that again. No problem, Hypoxia. Thank you for turning out to be a decent human being instead of a random troll that was just going to try to antagonize everyone. Because I like messing with those people too, but, you know, it's good to have a decent conversation about things. So I appreciate that. Map is Northern Takistan. And they're off. So this plane, by the way, is also a respawn vehicle. It's supposed to be a one life op, but I think they're doing it for debug reasons, and that's also a refuel. I think all of these are refuel Vics as well. So... Oh, shit. Oh, that would have been bad. When they take off, I need to check something real quick. A near oopsie, yeah. Second one, and there's the third one. Okay. We were trying to debug something, and I reloaded their settings, which means the extended fuel lines might not be properly extended, which means logistics is going to be difficult. Okay, 30 meters. Okay, good, good, good. Fuck. I set to 50 on the safe side, but 30 is still doable. Okay. Because we were trying to fix an issue where on the map, they weren't having their call signs appear properly. So they had a manual way of doing it per mission, which got reset every time they put the roster down because it wouldn't save in the settings. However, I gave them a line of code to fix it for future operations, but I didn't... Based off of the problem wasn't being communicated to me properly, so I thought it was a setting thing, but it was actually something else. But I digress. I just want to make sure that when I reloaded the A settings to try to fix what I was originally being told... it didn't break that fuel line, because if that fuel line's too small, then they're not going to have enough distance to refuel the MH-47s when they land next to planes, and then you're going to see their tail rotors and main rotors break. No, just the main rotors break, and, well, things are going to get messy at that point. Crap. The body was in the southernmost plane, right? Because that was Void's body. And I believe that was the lead vehicle there. I might be lucky. So 2 have crashed out of the lead vehicle. Yeah, so he was in the lead. So Charlie, Fox, and Void are going to be in there. So I need to... Hey, Void, when you get your shoot back, tap my shoulder. You were in the lead plane, if I recall correctly, and I'll get you...
Yeah, I was in the south one.
Yep, I'll get you teleported into that plane. You've got about 30 Sierra till they jump.
Warlord, Romeo.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Send message on 3-3, over.
Warlord, can we get a TP for Void to Chevy 1?
Way ahead of you. He is gearing up right now, over.
Oh, shit.
You're good. You got 20 seconds. Otherwise, you might miss the drop.
Copy. I'll just get some more blood bags. I'll be good.
Yep. Again, tap my shoulder when you're ready. I'll, Arsenal, right?
Copy.
All right, cool. What happened to that third plane? Oh, it's... Someone in there's desyncing, that's why. They're aborting. Okay, so they're aborting that. I'm a little worried, though, because... Liru's mean.
Warlord, Romeo.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Send message.
Be advised, 1 times bird was frozen in air. Mission abort. Tip for. Disregard.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Acknowledged. Probably having a technical malfunction with the player's connection, which is causing the bird to hold. I cannot do anything from my end to fix that. How copy?
Romeo copies.
They have to wait for whoever is desyncing in there to stop desyncing. My one concern is it's the pilot, and he's about to fall in and explode. So this this should be interesting. And yeah, I was eyeing this because I was like, here's the thing. This is technically a one life op. In one life ops, I try not to RC outright murder anyone. I'll still do it on occasion if they're breaking my own personal rules about lone wolfing or anything tied to the community. But I wanted to make sure that if he was going to shoot at him, he wasn't going to outright murder them. Because they did fly right over that AA position, which was a little worrisome. Because now we're basically waiting for whoever is desyncing that plane to or for the server to catch up with the connection. Meanwhile, this position's getting hit, so I'm gonna go ahead. Send those guys off of that area. Yeah, fuel-wise, they're fine up there. Oh, that is the longest desync I've ever seen, though, off of a plane. That's been at least over a minute at this point. Can I change the Vic to dynamic? You mean turn its engine on? You know, I don't know. I feel like it's still gonna go down in a dive, but again, I just...
6, 9.
You can literally hear them.
If only it was real, that
They're so far away. There's no way they hear us.
They're literally just taxing around over here. I think they're gonna circle up here until that's all done. Well, this is giving air additional time to strike everything, so that position's down. Just heard something else fall. Wow, my one dude with his little, so heartless. My turret's down too, what? This is realistic. Air's gonna bomb the hell out of it before the people even get on the ground and force everyone to go to cover. That's smart.
Warlord, Romeo.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Send message.
Warlord, can we get a non-stable parachute for Void?
Roger, I will throw one in the brake lead plane. How copy?
Romeo copies, will advise.
I told him multiple times to get the damn... Oh, man. Oh, God. Why are there two? Oh, one has a radio. Oh, that's neat. Romeo, this is Warlord. Should be in the inventory now. How copy?
Romeo copies.
So they had another Zeus disable the simulation of this plane. I think they're going to wait for the pilot to reconnect to put him in there. I'm a little worried that it's going to nosedive, but they should be able to recover it. That's actually a really smart way to save it, because otherwise it just is going to explode. Charlie, do you have a parachute?
Oh, don't. That would probably help, huh?
That would probably help, right? Get your non-steerable, and I'll teleport you to where you need to go.
Sweet, thank you.
Real me, this is Warlord. I am taking care of that request at this time. Over.
Remember, copies.
All right, stand by. That was also the lead plane. It's funny how one person leaves and the whole op's kind of on a standstill. You know what I mean? And confirming that worked. It did. All right. So, how's everyone else doing? I think they're waiting for the... Okay, no, so they got someone else in the pilot seat. He just recovered it, so now I think they're going to remake formation and then do their landing. We have about 2 minutes before they reform that. So how's everyone else doing tonight? Well, that is a great analogy for how Arma works. One thing goes wrong, and it literally derails the entire operation, you know? Hey, from France. Wouldn't it be like 3 a.m. for you guys over there? God. I'd complain, but I'm going to be honest. I'm probably going to be up till around that time to get everything ready. 4 a.m. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. 4 a.m. in Spain, too. Well, welcome, everyone. To all of the night shifters, I understand your pain. Alright, so we'll see them reform formation and then do their drop. And we'll see how everything goes from there. Oh, yeah. What's that? Absolutely right, because we spend 45 hours of mission testing and mission design every single day. It's just such a chore. That's why I've got over 20,000 hours in this game. Good old 40 hours of testing every single day, adjusted to 45 hours per inflation, because America sucks. Of course this is live, Archer. Why wouldn't it be? We're on Twitch, right? Man, we started the stream an hour ago, and we're still loitering. I know, right? Any reserve spots for tomorrow's mission? The 40K one, you just have to message me, or vote, do a check off in that poll, pick the emote, I mean, and then I'll shoot you a DM after this mission, because I gotta get everyone organized for that. The guy teleporting the bird. Stuck in cockpit and won't be able to jump. Double tap V and pray to God you land alive.
Send in Goat Team 6.
That is the drawback of teleporting people to vehicles. I can't control which seat they go into. It just picks the closest available one. So... yeah. So I think they're trying to reform the formation now. This one's stalling. There's stealable stealable parachutes in the inventory of the bird. Good luck, have fun. So I think they're trying to get that third plane behind this one, but that one's not overtaking that one there. Ah, well. But Friziak, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Come on. Here, we'll do it on night vision. It's a little easier. Is this still available? What's still available? Here's the thing. I can't really read their call sign because of all the overlap. Unless he just teleported himself. No, someone else just teleported him. Okay, cool. Because now we're out of formation. Are FNGs allowed to participate? I don't know, because I am just a guest Zeus in COG right now, so I don't know how their policies work. So I'm not the best person to ask. But we have plenty of people from the community watching right now, so they might be able to guide you on that. So looks like this bird's now coming around. Meat Pony got teleported to that middle one. I thought he would... whatever. Again, they're sorting it, and we'll eventually see the paradrop after a little bit of a logistical mishap. I manifested this by suggesting we sit in the bird for 45 minutes. Who's the main Zeus? In terms of the community, I don't know. For all of these missions, have only been dealing with Karma directly for everything. And haven't really had an opportunity to do anything in addition. So, yeah. So I think Soap just answered the question. Alright, now they're reforming formation, I think. Because Meat was, I think, supposed to be in that one, but it's fine. It's fine at this point. Boone? Archer, you're telling me they got a Fallout New Vegas companion as the main Zeus for a Milsim community? Damn. Crazy how all that works. Delete those. Are you late? Nope, you are just on time. I say as we've already been streaming for an hour. I feel like the South Park episode when they're dealing with, what's his name? George R.R. Martin. And he keeps saying, don't worry, they're on their way. When they get here, it'll be huge. Oh my gosh, we had Horrible Hog, and now we have Chill Hog. There's that Chili Hog. It's Chili Hog. You're modding New Vegas while watching right now? Nice. How many are going in the jump? So there's 55 or 56 people on the server. Probably 5 people like me are dedicated to flying. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means about 48 people are jumping, to my count. Because I know one guy back at base is doing drones, and I don't know about the other one. So... Oh, it's gonna look cool. I agree with you. They're gonna land while they're under fire. And we'll see how the rest of this plays out. You know? These are still burning. My God. Alright, they hit all the main things. There's still gonna be some pot shots. I think they hit all the main turrets and whatnot, though. We still have an array of snipers around in towers. Alright, we're good. Who jumps out of a perfectly functioning plane? My father, who was in the Air Force. My uncle, who was an Army Ranger. Now, I really hope they keep the planes above 100 meters, because if they don't, then they're not going to get the option to go into the parachute animation. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Romeo, this is Warlord. Message over. I'm trying to warn them. I'm hoping that's gonna be above 100. I think they're still above 100. I'm just, you know, let's just hope this all plays out well. Yeah. Romeo, this is Warlord, message over. I think he switched back to his shoot. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna do some heals here. Christ. I tried to call him, but I don't think he responded because he didn't have his radio on at that point. But based off of their angle, I didn't know the altitude they were going to jump at. Oh. Well, now we know. Jesus. Now we're gonna jump this up.
Alright, so I'm looking at...
Alright, so we got groups moving up here. I'm gonna hit the L key just to light it up because I think it's better lighting rather than night vision. Looks like they're starting to cut the barbed wire. I'll say some chucklehead here as something to launch a flare out. Send a few additional guys out, like one or two. Oh, that disc is shooting over at Charlie. Ooh. Shooting people. Oh, God.
going back around, and that's where blue's going to start.
Oh dear. So the point men are getting scuffed here. Alright, he didn't leave. And we just had another wave of infantry jump in. Alright, I don't think we had any pancakes that time.
Seven on deck.
Someone got that guy down good. Again, this is how dark it really is. The wounded over here are being collected. Got some suppression going out over here to engage what I do not know.
I don't have one ATAC either.
1614, standby force. Blue team, how are you looking?
I'm a hit.
Set him in the middle of the road.
No, negative, negative. I need you guys on the central, central, central.
Possibly taking contact 6 o'clock here.
Yep, I'm hit.
Alright. At this point, I'm going to break this guy down. Turn his flashlight on. Oh, he might not have a weapon that can grab a flashlight. That's one KIA.
More guys in my position. Building 11. I'm up.
Looks like they're moving over now.
There's a shooter in there. Frag out.
That frag's gonna blow that guy away. Got them both.
Looking for now. Let's check that out.
I feel bad for the guys that died right there because of Dishka placement. You got the main force back here, and it's kind of just up to individual actions going up here at this point.
Back up.
You're good, you're good, you're good. Let's go.
Hey, point, go blue.
Can I get update?
Up. What do you want me?
Okay, right, we need building 51. That's the
I have
big
no
hangar
idea,
right over
Archer.
there. Go ahead and just start laying down.
What radio is he talking on? Probably a 152 or an LR. Which one specifically, I don't know. If you're talking about the net, I don't know. All I've been told is I need to be on 3-3 to talk with Romeo. All right, second KIA. And we have two A-10s now taking off. What size shoe does he have?
The best just over by assembly area.
Ah, yes. The best cover is the cover they can't hit you from.
Everybody's up. I'm going to start bounding defense to the north as long as we have a clear.
I love it.
All right, Hobo, are you checking on his gun?
It's the best cover. You know, I honestly couldn't tell ya. All I see is the lasso they're
Send in
doing.
Goat Team 6 now.
Hyper
Beyond that, I
realism.
don't see any dots down. Looks like that guy finally got tagged as he ran in. Hilly on the blue, thanks for a 7-month resub. Yeah, right? Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. So that means they are going to have to bag these 2 bodies and get them loaded when they're leaving. I'm going to stand these 2 guys up to start shooting. Ooh, someone got his top of his head. Got those shooters. No, QRF is going to be put out at my discretion. The next tough part's going to be breaching this compound and whatever the heck is left in here. I think they're just suppressing that building at this point. Actually, yeah, I don't know where that 40 went when he fired it up here. It might have gone completely over and landed down, back there, but it's hard to say. I'm going to send that 2-man in. And I'm going to send this additional team in as well. Trying to toggle their lights on. So those guys have it. Oh, the reason they don't is because he has his binos out. He's being a goober. Yeah, so this dude's firing at silhouettes that he sees. Revanche again for 1 life. I'm a lot stricter with my remote controlling. Because that 1 RPG could ruin someone's night, you know? And yeah, these guys do 9 lines.
Yeah, I'm here.
So they're doing medical on those bodies if they're dead.
To your team, keep pushing. See you again last, stupid.
Here, I'm gonna... We'll put something up from the south, give them something to do.
South side of this rock so you can see east, wherever works for you. Yep, just set up and start laying down fire and I'll pull set.
And let's give air something to potentially engage. Let's have 2, oh, what would be worthy of a QRF group coming in? Yeah, alright. That's far enough back. Nah. We're gonna stick with fast action stuff because I've told them on these routes they've got QRF coming in. And then their birds are too high for my AAA to engage.
Up.
This is 140. Advisory set it.
Oh.
Pulling him back.
I have no idea what just tapped him. But something had a firing line on him. Holy crap. Did he keyhole? Looks like those buildings are being cleared.
Get down real quick.
What's up? Oh, Raj.
Go up.
1419. I'll check.
Alright, so keeping track of the KIAs, there's been 2 so far. Looks like they got their bodies bagged up.
The move.
Yeah, I can pick him up.
All right, pick him up.
I just stand there.
I have no idea where they were brought. You got those guys moving up. Oh, yeah, I have my volume lowered for a reason, alright? It gets a lot louder like that. That's the louder. Because if I take that off, this is what you hear. And that, honestly, is a little too much for me. That QRF's getting close. Oh yeah, they've got earplugs in and stuff that's muffling it on their side. I've got toggle volume under Ace to help me deal with that. And then they got Lambs working all the AI locally, so I don't need to RC anything. You can see the brass raining from up there through the building.
Not tracking it.
I just heard someone say they're not
infield.
They don't know where the bodies went. They're over here. All right, let me get these added so I can keep track of them. Oh, that's Grizzly.
17. Eagles coming out.
Did you really just grenade yourself? Did you really? I saw that, you little shit. I mean, it is pitch black, so I get it, but you think you could from here, where'd you, yeah, you think you could see that. Fumbled the grenade because he's getting shot at, and the shots are super close, so yeah, you know, just, wow. Anyway. Oh, wow, yeah, they got dropped. I'm imagining these guys did that, yep.
Don't engage. It takes more rounds to get on target. Over.
I'm gonna heal one just so they can keep shooting at him. He's not gonna be able to return fire, but basically to mimic him getting up. Oh wow, the other one just got up. Huh. This is what it looks like without the lighting. You can see the tracers coming in. Yeah, well, sometimes the AI just like proving me wrong. So, you know, what can I do about that? Christ, those shots are loud. Did I? Okay, yeah, no, that is muffled. Just making sure. Just making sure. I think that's another Zeus doing something. Oh, God. I think air finally started engaging. Oh. Oh. That just happened. Okay. Okay. Did my QRF just hit each other? I think my QRF rammed into each other instead, but... Oh, no.
BTR, BTR, BTR.
Oh, no! I can't believe it actually made it into the compound. Of course, okay, thank God it shredded the non-medic. Got this guy with AT coming out back here. Oh, man. The gunner's dead, but he's turning it around anyway.
Oh, shit.
Dark, don't worry about it.
Woo, they just hit it again. I think air also just hit it with something. Oh, danger close. Yeah, I'm like 60% certain based off the fact I don't see an explosion crater around other than these two, which either a bomb got dropped right here and managed to kill them both, or they did just hit each other. Either's possible. Air's tracking to hit up here. What they're gonna hit it with is anyone's guess. Yeah. Some sort of guided bomb there. Now these guys are coming in on the breach.
He ain't doing great. Just fucking fill all those fucking holes right now.
Well, we'll see if the KIA count grows. All right, they cleared the runway, which is why we might see this plane come around and start doing a landing. I am going to start maneuvering in my fun stuff then, so that being the case, let's go ahead and set up additional QRF. And then I need... I'm gonna have to micro these. And I'll toggle their flashlights if they get to dismounting. Otherwise, Airfield is mostly clear, so these guys that run the backline security are now going to have the opportunity to commit the breach. Air might not be tracking the cars yet. I mean, they're like hyper-focused on the AO right here, so they might not be tracking entirely. I'm also going to deploy an MK team from over here.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Set those guys. Flashlights. No, we're not throwing zombies into the fight. I got no way to RPG from over there.
Reverse. Reverse left.
Hey, tighten it up.
Yeah, tighten.
It's a short hallway. Be careful with a frag here. Be careful with a frag here.
Copy, I'll flash it.
Just flash it. This is a short hallway. I don't want to get injured.
Flash it.
I gotta go down for a mag. Alright, I'm coming up.
Bang ready.
Oh my god, that was great. I thought he was gonna go out the door, but no, Arma decided it had a better idea. This game, you're right, he doesn't need doors. Yeah, so they're still on Overwatch there. Alright, so that's QRF breaching out.
Clear.
Nope.
On you.
Alright, they just watched over for me. More space.
The right.
I called left to clear.
Alright, you're good. I got.
And he got blown away.
Coming up.
These guys got them.
Real quick.
There you go.
Okay.
My bad.
Take the one on the right, in the left. Take the one on the right. Okay.
Alright, some of these dudes survived. The
Hey,
front
I
and
gotta
rear
get
team
there
got airstruck.
Bang it.
Clear.
Make it flow.
Get in there.
Alright, so reverse, it's clear. Hold.
over you, Train.
We're gonna wait for them to. Are they clear?
I swear to God, we're gonna have another 5 people ask about that sound mod.
Train, send them over you.
Rob, crouch. Zone in there. Holy crap.
No, we got Eagles. Yeah, I got Cynic.
Holy crap. I was wondering what all that shooting was. They tried breached into the main hangar, and that's where a lot of these guys are still set up. And they got absolutely decked by most. They got some of these guys, but again, I got a lot of people in here. Reed just got annihilated. Oh, man. Holy crap. Yeah, I was loud because I RC'd and it reset my toggle volume, but wow. They got annihilated by air. Now these guys try to run. Whew. Basically, they were breaching that building like all the other rooms, and I think they didn't realize that that was the whole hangar, and they just got absolutely annihilated. And yeah, it's perfectly visible in here. Oh God.
They're right here. They're in the fucking middle of the room.
Oh God, he is.
Stay clear.
Get out of the hallway.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
I'm grabbing No, hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Is he down? Around the corner?
Yeah, they're all down. They're all down across the board.
Do you want to smoke it?
Are you the okay?
No, there's no way to do this right now. 6, 7. We have some type of backup system on the other side of this door. I have 4, possibly 5 times KIA here.
You need a bandage right now.
I'm setting this up as a kill box here.
Wait. No.
I did not mean for this internal. I literally just put a bunch of boxes down and around, and I'm like, all right, let me use ZEI. I populated it. I added a few more boxes. I moved some around, and then I just put the AI behind them, and this has just been brutal.
Get in deep.
I'm really worried because this RPK guy has a really nasty firing line. Holy crap.
Pulse is good.
You guys are gonna grab these 2 guys immediate. Whoever's behind me is gonna help me grab bacon here. All right. Okay, that's good.
I think Karma's still on the other side over here. He doesn't realize how much the other half is getting. Yep, suppression starts because he sees a little bit of movement in between those doors.
I need more patience in this room.
Because see, you can see there's a little gap right here. Oh, this one shooter, man.
Roger, hey, start working on stopping the bleed. I got Rubba. He's about to go down like right fucking now.
And I added this cover for grenade protection. Oh, again, my job isn't to murder them, all right? And my job isn't to RC and murder the shit out of them. You've seen my RC and I shoot around them because I'm trying to, you know, be ambient here. I don't want to kill them. but I mean, I've got AI in really good positions on this breach. They've created a mass cast here, so they're trying to fix it. But my AI, the best course of action is to hunker down, not to charge, because he has such a good position.
I need you to check his pulse for me.
That frag, I don't think is going to do anything yet. And finally, someone gets him. And then something got that guy up there. And all these other guys have been shot. Yeah, so again, it was just, I fortified internally this place to make it a bit of a meat grinder, and it, my god, we got 1, 2, 3 KIA.
6, 7, back in the fight. We're currently doing
4 KIA. So that's 6 KIA total.
We cannot at the moment, no.
Oh, it's not nice. That's bad. I want to be brought back.
Leaving that building, over. Can you contain it?
Oh, God. Okay, so this thing's in the way, but otherwise they might have been able to look through and see him, but... Yeah, no, from...
How long do you think you're going to be there?
Yeah, okay, so they can't just see it from their side, like this part's in the way, but oh. Man. That was brutal. Yeah, a breach gone wrong because they basically treated it like every other room in here, not realizing that this would have gone into the main area.
Pretty good.
There's a lot of blue flag out
You're
here.
clear, we're all clear. Don't touch him, don't touch him, don't touch him.
Another one dead. That's 5 now. And look, they've... Oh, a 6th died. My god.
Good. He's gonna be back.
Yeah, Karma's is gonna be fine because he's in here.
Yeah, be careful.
These guys have been fine completely. They've occasionally had a guy down. They had the BRDM come up and sneak up on him, but no, these guys, I want to see what one of these guys' helmet cams was like.
Actually, I'm gonna bag him.
Oh.
Fuck it, never mind, we're not bagging him.
Can I get a grenade in this room? Hey, for him. Coming in. Holy shit, my grenades are broken.
Here, do you want it in the top?
Coming
room or
in,
the
coming
bottom
in,
room?
coming
No,
in.
the
Crouch,
bottom.
crouch.
Pretty much better. Checking blood pressure and virus.
Pie it. There's someone in this door.
Yeah, the grenades got him. They're being a lot more defensive with grenades, but...
Someone behind us too.
Alright, that bird's landed, so I'll be able to spool up the choppers and get them... Putting that down, waiting for the call from Romeo on 3-3, and then I'll send the birds over. Oh, what a day.
منتظرم. آماده دستورم. فهمیدم. دارم میام.
Start having QRF crawl up here. Please tell me you know how to pathfind out of there. Guys. Okay, let's try this spot then. The well. Cool. I have a little robust tunnel network, which is just a few wells in a few different areas. Why did you just do that? Toggle flash.
دارم میام. انجام میدم. شنیدم.
Plane is taxied around, probably doing resupply. They're probably going to resupply their guys first before they call into me, which is fine. We've had, let's see, the 6 KIA in there and then the 2 additional, so it's been 8 KIA so far. Man. And again, these guys are 1 life in it, so it's brutal. Very, very bloody mission tonight, that's for sure.
دریافت شد. دارم میام. دارم میام.
Send up 2 more Vics, letting the infantry disseminate on foot here. Yeah.
I poked him. Are we going in? Is the intent that we go in on the 47s?
Let me call in then and ask.
I'm just curious.
Romeo, this is Warlord on 3-3. Message over.
This is Romeo. Send it.
I've got a group of people, I think, for reinsert. What is the policy on them? Are they coming in on the 47s, or how are we handling that? Over.
Wait one, we'll check.
I think they're going to reinsert them because they got annihilated early on, so... God, when you kill so many of them that they...
Warlord Romeo, reinserts on this bird coming in only.
Roger, so should I have them respawn, set the bird as arsenal so they can re-kit, or how's that going to work? Over.
Let them re-kit.
Say again, over.
They are clear to re-kit and load up onto Chevy.
Yeah, firm. Stand by.
Like, as soon as I walk in
Alright.
the door, this was my POV.
You should have seen my POV.
So, real quick, let me gather everyone around. So, they want, I've set the bird in there. It was already set as a respawn position. It's now set as an arsenal. You guys can respawn in on that. For the guys in the first two that died, if you're still here, that was just tough luck. One of the birds.
No, we were just discussing that. Not your fault at all.
Yeah. The Hangar, though, that was an absolute massacre.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was so massive.
But
no, that's our fault. We know we can deal with that. We just we did it poorly.
That's all good. So just respawn, set the plane in the AO as your respawn point. You'll spawn in there. You can dismount, use the bird as an arsenal, and then you should be good to go.
Cool, thanks.
All right. No problem.
Zero.
Shut up, Zam.
Alright, there you go.
1, 2, yeah, 6 total. Holy, yeah. Yeah, I turned their one life op into a multi-life op. My God. Ah.
Warlord Romeo.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Send message.
Warlord, advise boots at the airfield to bring in a ammo resupply of 250 round belts.
Say again, over.
Advise the boots on the ground at the airfield to get 250 round belts M80s.
Hey, firm. Be advised, there are already boots on the ground at this time. Resupply should be on the bird for such munitions. Over.
Romeo copies.
I'm sorry, we're changing up the systems last second. Welcome, Cap. I'm waiting for him to call me to call the birds in, though. Where is the well? The well's right there. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. They all get flashlights. Here, actually, I'm going to set a second group. Those PKM? Oh, yeah, they got engaged very early on. And they're just looking up in the air like, don't know what to do at this point, Chief. Alright, we're good back at base. There's... Yeah, good luck with that, kids. They're driving it with no wheel. Oh, they repaired the wheels. Oh, there's only one wheel that's partially oofed. All right. Excellent.
Roger, back at Bob. 1319, head check.
Warlord Romeo.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Send message.
This is Romeo. First platoon has captured airfield. Second platoon is clear to insert.
Roger, stand by. We'll relay. ETA on birds could be anywhere from 5 to 10 mics. Over.
Copy. Second platoon, 10 mics.
All right. Now for the fun, tough part.
Roger that. Roger that.
Let's see. I'm going to do 4-man groups. I'm going to send them in different directions so air can't snipe them all.
Warlord, Romeo.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Send message.
Can you add the 240 round belts to the box that's already here?
Roger, stand by.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah, net call, post assault, post assault, post assault. Standing by to send over the guns over.
Oh, this guy has no ammo. What? Why is there a... Okay.
Understood. Hawk flight, tight. Push into that position and report when safe. 1 2 north.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Message over. Romeo, this is Warlord. Message over.
Say again, did you send for Romeo?
Romeo, this is Warlord. Be advised, munitions are in the plane at this time. Over.
Romeo copies.
And now we play the, did we make the fuel hoses long enough game? And because I don't trust anything,
Warlord, Romeo.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Send message over.
Due to technical issues, we're notionally refueling the birds. Tracking.
Roger, tracking. Over. I'm doing my best to work with them to get it refueled. Over.
Rono copies.
Because they got it, and then I don't know what broke, but they were able to get part of it refueled. So this one I'm gonna move a bit closer, and we'll hope for the best. Where are you going? That is not, you're heading to that one, are you?
Warlord,
He's about to call
Romeo,
me.
same traffic on this bird.
Roger, acknowledging same traffic. This damn game. And again, I called this earlier about it being reset back to 30 meters when it needed to be 50. Alright, let's go send them off to do their mission.
On the way.
Alright, let's see what else there is to call, and I'm gonna laugh my ass off if the QRF decides to play bumper cars with itself. I'm gonna give it 30 minutes for this one.
منتظرم. آماده‌ام. دارم میام. دریافت شد. منتظر دستورم.
Let's see.
آماده. شنیدم. دارم میام.
Actually, no. Let's do a different team of guys.
منتظر دستورم. آماده‌ام.
And this time I'm not gonna get them out, and they'll probably dismount early and just give air something additional to fire at. And again, I'll just send in more dudes from the wells up here.
منتظرم. دارم میام. شنیدم. حاضرم. دارم میام.
And we'll toggle their lights. All right. Let's delete the stuff burning on the outside here. What are you? Oh, you're just a random... Oh, for the crater that this thing probably blew up. That's funny. Let's do something a little more spicy over here.
فهمیدم. منتظر دستورم. انجام میدم. آماده دستورم. منتظر دستورم. آماده دستورم. شنیدم.
All right.
منتظر دستورم. دریافت شد. دارم میام. آماده دستورم. شنیدم. شنیدم.
Back to toggling flashlights. Hey, Jason, thanks for the raid, buddy. What were you playing? And then we'll do one more team down here.
آمادم.
Helps if I spell toggle right.
Romeo Warlord, do we have an ETA on return of those flights?
شنیدم. فهمیدم.
Romeo, this is Warlord. Stand by. Over. What? Oh, okay. Up's going all right. There was some pretty brutal parts. But I think it's taken care of for the most part. Trying to see where the body bags are.
Are you able to hit those guys?
Right now I'm simulating talking with the ground teams. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, only 8. There's been 8 KIA, 6 were in this hangar. It was very brutal in there. You got the remaining ones in here. Romeo, this is Warlord. Message over.
This is Romeo.
Be advised, 2nd Platoon's mission was slightly changed due to a moving of the HVI brake. Their flight path is going to be a little shorter now, based off of insertion. We are going to have to adjust the plan accordingly. For now, wait out on secondary objective there. Over.
Copy. First platoon advised that we have a change of plan. No ETA.
Because of tech issues, I don't want this to go too late. I have to cut it off. So I'm going to tell them 15 mics. But that would also kind of make it interesting for setting up the next mission. You got air flying over. I'm going to start deleting bodies in here just because it's getting a little on the framey end. I'll keep a handful around, though. The ones in deep areas, I can go ahead and get rid of those. Oh, of course, it magically deleted one of the choppers.
Standing by. Waiting.
Can you not? I'm taking the infantry out because they're going to be deployed. We're going to do a refuel of them later, and then yada-da. Oh god, what are you doing? Please, no. Please, none of that BS, please. Come on. Don't be dumb.
Is this a vehicle?
Oh, look, Morm got annihilated. What else is new? Yeah, so this is the part where, things get messy. This guy, I think, is falling back, running for his life. That's cute. Because I have a difficult thing to make. Knowing that the hoses are 30 meters instead of 50, do I force them to do that, you know, bugged out thing again and slightly break their immersion, or do I just edit the mission and then pull things around? I think based off of the time, based off of things ran over, I think we want to stick to our time. Because at this point, they can just overpower everything else. Romeo, this is Warlord. Message over.
Romeo, send it.
Be advised, 2nd Platoon's mission has been scrubbed due to a changing of the operations break. We are going to have you stay in position for now until 2nd Platoon crosses over your AO, just in case they need any emergency assistance or run into other unforeseen issues break. Once they fly over your position, you are clear to bring in your own planes and exfil. Over.
Romeo, copy. 1 platoon, our pause, clear to exfil.
Affirm. Be advised, they will be doing a flyover due to having enough fuel to get back to base, so you won't have to worry about that phase. Over.
Romeo copies.
Since these guys are very immersion heavy, I don't want to do anything to hurt that immersion. So I'm going to be very careful about, you know, what I send and what I don't send. Essentially, do or don't do at that point.
حاضرم. آماده دستورم. منتظرم. آماده‌ام. آماده دستورم. آماده‌ام. آماده. منتظر دستورم. شنیدم. دارم میام.
I'm gonna mob these guys over. I'm gonna put them all in a group for the sake of toggling their flashlights on. I'm gonna break them back apart.
شنیدم.
And send them in as QRF. Well, I gotta send them in with lights, because otherwise you don't see where you're really going here. Well, actually, it's gotten a little brighter now, so you can send people on moonlight. So I guess the next batches of infantry I do, I will send with no lights on at this point, because I think it's bright enough to walk around. It looks like the moon kind of came out and lightened everything up. But yeah, just a combination of a few different elements is why I'm scrubbing a few parts of the mission here. But hey, that's fine. I've already learned from these guys that you got to be a little quick on your feet based off of how things go, and I do like that aspect. You know, tomorrow when we go again with the Space Marine guys, I'm going to have to also be quick on my feet with that as well, so we'll see how all that goes. Let's see, which way is the way to the AO over here?
منتظر دستورم. منتظرم. دریافت شد. شنیدم.
How did one of these people already fall over? That's weird. And the rest of this will just be holding. No, fly over the airfield.
On the way. Copy that.
Chuckleheads.
Roger. Copy.
Now they're overcorrected.
دریافت شد. دریافت شد. دارم میام. انجام میدم. دارم میام.
Bro, you just got A10.
دریافت شد.
Go. Romeo, this is Warlord message over.
Romeo, send it.
Be advised, Platoon 2, break. Platoon 2 Romeo just radioed in saying they're flying over the airport at this time now. They aren't requiring any assistance break. You are clear to start breaking down and leaving your positions in RTB over.
This is Romeo, tracking second half. Can you repeat first half?
Be advised, 2nd Platoon Romeo is reporting they are flying over your position at this time and getting out of AO. Over.
Copy, Romeo copies all.
Now let's play around with some of these buildings. See if we can sneak a few people out, because Karma told me that this, you know, just a few angry guys that want to go say hello to some of their local neighbors, if they even bother getting out. Here, now will you do it? Do you know how to path? Come on. You can figure it out. See, I believe you. It'd be funny if they were looking in this little window as I was doing this. And I just push someone.
Warlord, this is Romeo. Update. Be advised, first platoon is prepping for Exfil.
Romeo, this is Warlord acknowledged. Good luck. Out. I hear stuff exploding. Give an RPG? No? Okay, well. I've completely lost track of it. Where'd I put that rocket? Oh god, did it go all the way over? I would laugh my ass off if I somehow just hit Karma from that angle.
We're doing pods.
And you are clear to engage on one.
Not sure if they're going to mount everyone up or get the other planes in, but hopefully they can all fit. Oh, skyline, sweet. Again, I think that's gonna go over. Yeah, that went way over. I even lost track of that. Oh boy, that's... Run. Well, the A-10's looking at him, so I don't think they're going to be able to do much running. Oh wow, they landed right below my camera. I don't think they really like my dudes. They're just putting a lot of lead at them. And Air just dropped a bomb on something else. They're starting to break everyone down and pull them back. Oh shit! I didn't even notice that land. And I got the other one prepped too. Okay. Enemies too easy? That's how they want it, Toxic. So, if you want to see something a little more difficult, I'd say... I'm gonna be honest, there's not really any... Like, everything else, in my opinion, is also easy, just in its own particular way, and there was, like, an 8-person... There were 8 KIAs, to the point that they turned this into a multi-life, so... I mean, I wouldn't call the rooftop Korean op difficult either. It's just gonna be a massive, like, Charlie Foxtrot. They set a mortar to an egg timer and ran off, bro. That's funny.
Freeman move.
$10,000-man bayonet charge.
Southbound moving.
I guess that one's not coming in. Alright, those guys are being left, so that's fine. I think Air's tracking the remaining forces above. Oh! That was funny. Let's see, I tried sending these guys up here. They got annihilated by something. Still got that guy crawling around here to use his AT, though. Yes, this is cocked. It says it in the title.
Just look down every copy.
Yeah, one of the main rules for this player base is I can never have the enemy outnumber them unless we're doing something very specific. If I wanted to get a guy up here, I think Air's going to deny every ability I have to get a guy up here, so, whew.
Warlord, this is Romeo, message.
Romeo, this is Warlord, send message.
Be advised, first platoon is all loaded. We are taking off now.
Roger, see you soon. Out. Yeah, I feel that tip. I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't be able to, yeah, even that guy just got annihilated. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't my full-time job. God, I think I'd only be able to Zeus one mission tops. These days I do like, what, 5 or 6 on average? Sometimes I can get up to 8 or 9. Romeo, this is Warlord, message over.
Romeo, this is Romeo, send it.
Break. Is debrief done on server, or shall I index the server when you guys land back at base? Over.
Wait one.
But I mean, let's see. Karma's on Saturdays is going to be bi-weekly. Sometimes I do Sundays. Then there's one on Monday. Tuesday I keep open. Wednesday.
Warlord, this is Romeo. Be advised, debrief will be out of game.
Roger. When do you want index to be done then? Break. I can do it when you guys start landing back at the main airbase. Over.
At this time, do it at airbase. We'll double check.
Affirm. So they have their escort now, which I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of sweet. 2 C-130s with 2 A-10s, 1 on each flank. That's pretty dope.
This is Romeo, confirming last mission end on land.
Roger. Wilco, out. We got Pony and Rabbit doing this. And then they still got the drones over the AO. I think that was Worm hitting people with Hellfire. Get in the front of this formation. Anyway, back to my head count. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday can be up to 2 if it's the bi-weekly with drums. So that's 5, and then Thursday is POG. So yeah, on average I Zeus anywhere from 5 to 7 missions a week. And then I can also Zeus on Fridays if it's for the 5th or my own group again. And then adding commission jobs, that number can get usually up to 9 or 10, depending on the week. Most stressful one I had was 12 ops to Zeus, because 1 or 2 of the days were triples, and if it wasn't a triple for the second day, it was double, and then there was a second double. So that's what? 7 missions right there on top of my usual, so that's nice. And then again, each mission requires at least 2 hours minimum of mission development. Some can go up to 5, even 10. I hate the ones that go to 10, but usually those are because of commission jobs. And then, you know, the 2 hours to run the missions. Yeah, Scout Ops, anything involving reconnaissance is
Let's
not
get
a
my
lot's gonna
warm
happen.
welcome, shall we?
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not a lot happens, and if a lot happens, then the mission has already gone horribly wrong. You know? Jeff, you remember that week? Yeah. No, by the end of it, I was definitely tired after the Wednesday, and then we still had Pog to do on Thursday, and I was brain dead by that point. And then Friday for FNF, I was just excited that week had wrapped up, because my God. Yes, what's that? That's why I try not to go over 7 ops a week, though, because unless I'm getting paid commission for it, not my cup of tea. A10's going over. And we have touchdown. Romeo, this is Warlord. Message over.
This is Romeo, send.
C-130s have landed. My cleared index at this time. Over.
A firm clear index.
Roger, confirming index means I actually end the scenario and we all go to a different TeamSpeak channel. Over.
Ever.
Roger. This silly game.
Awesome. Amazing.
Time to drink some
I'm
fucking
0
blood.
for fucking 2
You
in
guys
Liru
didn't get to
man,
see
bro.
All right, comms. All right, Liru, you here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Okay, everyone say thank you
Thanks,
to Liru.
Liru.
Thank you.
Yeah. Random noises.
That was hot.
Loud noises.
Yeah.
All right, you fucking yell like that again, I'm fucking
comms.
kicking you out of the audience.
Comms. All right, thank you so much, Liru, for putting it together. It was a great one.
Yep.
Had a lot of fun, and it was nice to do something really, really complex again. So that was great.
Thanks, chat.
All the guys, thank you guys for coming out. Hope you guys had a good one. We're going to be doing a platoon debrief we're going to be doing debriefs in Discord today. So we'll go ahead and we'll do like a quick platoon debrief in there, and then we'll go into squad debriefs in Discord. So I'll meet you guys all over there. But otherwise, thanks for coming out. Yeah, does anyone have anything they'd like to say before we all dip?
That was spicy.
That was spicy.
I loved it.
That was good stuff.
Glad you guys did it.
The 1 hour wait to step up was definitely worth
Hey,
it.
at least we didn't crash the bird and we recovered, okay? That could have been so much worse. But real honestly, Flight. Are you still in here, Flight? Yeah, Flight.
Yeah,
good stuff. Good stuff on recovering that.
We'll see revanche.
You know, we pulled the abort and we continued. So no, good job, everyone. I know I apologize once again for I know we had a weird hiccup there with some connection issues, but everyone else, you guys did great. I think total KIA tonight was like 8, right?
It was 8 total.
Yeah, it was 8 total KIA. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, with an airfield seizure, with that much stuff getting thrown at us, you know, Cash also helping a lot with the isolation. But yeah, fantastic guys. We're gonna go ahead and oh shit, water.
Yes.
You didn't stop OCAP.
Does the OCAP? What happens to the OCAP?
It stops.
Okay, it stops. Okay. All right. Can you spin up the OCAP and get that prep for debrief? And then
It's already good.
Okay, fantastic, awesome. Otherwise, Liru, you have anything you want to let everyone know or anything like that?
You want me to do it here or do it in the lobby in Discord?
I think we still have everyone in here for the most part.
Okay. A few things on my end. One, I made an oopsie. Remember when I told you in the first pass of the mission that I extended the hose line to 50 instead of 30? When I reset the settings to try to fix the error we were having, 30 minutes before the op, I accidentally reset the hose line back to 30, and that created an issue with the Logi there, which I predicted, and I screwed up, so I apologize on that end. And then this is just a reminder to all pilots, in terms of ARMA for doing anything involving airdropping, you have to have the airframe over 100 meters. Otherwise, people won't get the parachute animation. Instead, they'll just fall to their deaths. That happened to a few of you. I ACL'd you, but, you know, just for going forward, just make sure you remember that. Otherwise, I hope you all had a lot of fun, and it was brutal watching what happened in that hangar.
I can't wait to go back and watch what happened.
It was
yeah.
awful. Remembers.
Yeah. Thanks, Liru.
Thanks, Liru.
1, 2 remembers.
Yeah, everyone, Liru too. I think you should have perms in that Discord. You're welcome to join.
Of course.
Okay, awesome. All right, I'll catch you guys in Discord.
All right. I'm not going to stream the debrief from their Discord. I'm going to leave that to other channels to do because I'm just a guest Zeus. But yeah, that was pretty brutal, you know? So next stream is going to be tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Warhammer 40K back with the Space Marine boyos. And this time I'm going to make sure the objective doesn't, you know, isn't planned for 2 hours and lasts only 50 minutes and I have to panic Zeus. So we'll wrap it up there. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. After that op, we got Rooftop Koreans at 5:30, and then we'll do more Daisy, or we'll do Daisy in the morning. I don't know, wherever I can fit it. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate operationally.